Hey there, folks. How we doing out there in Streamland? Um, doing streaming using just regular OBS right now, so I'm trying to mess around with settings, and so OBS is a lot less fiddly than Streamlabs, but it does less stuff for you. So I just want to make sure everything's okay. It looks like everything's okay so far. Um, but if something's wrong, let me know. So I thought I'd play some Food Chain today. Last stream we had a case of the run bads with classic, and then I played another couple days later. Then I like 2-3'd because I like punted 2 games pretty bad, and then I 5-0'd again. So I got 3 trophies with this list. Added a second chalice and second moon to have a chance, slim chance against green white depths. But to be honest, I'm not super in the mood to do the intense thinking of vile goblins, so I kind of just want to slam some stuff on the battlefield, and Food Chain is really good at doing that. This Food Chain list, I am gonna try Lackey. I did 4-1 with this. First time I tried Lackey, I'm a little concerned about like the lack of removal to push Lackey through. Only got 1 Crater Maker, 1 Jump Home, but Ignoble does kind of help. Chieftain helps. We've got Fury. So we'll see. Kind of want to squeeze the 3rd Fury into this deck somehow, but I don't know. Seems kind of like overkill. So we'll just play League and see what happens if might mess around with the list a little bit more. Might just keep it as is. Hungry boys, let's go. Oh god. Everything aligned here. It'll league end soon. There we go. Well, I think the new goblin that got spoiled today. Maybe it makes Turbo Muxus. Maybe I don't know. I kind of want to test it, but you have to jump through a lot of hoops to like deal some damage with it, right? You got to untap with a 3 mana 2/3 Lord, so it's a lightning rod for removal anyway. It's doesn't pass any of the important removal tests except for like Forked Bolt and Engineer. It is pretty good against Engineer, but it's kind of bad against most other things. The way I see it as being viable would be if you flip it into play off Muxus and have a Haste Lord, and then you just like dome your opponent for 9. All right. Okay. Hope our opponent doesn't have an answer to Lackey / doesn't have Wasteland. It's not great. If we top deck Food Chain, it's good though. And I guess if we draw a red source, we can just like curve Island. It's a good sign. Ponder, okay. All right. I feel like our odds of winning have drastically increased. Ponder Shuffle, love to see it. Unfortunate in this exact circumstance, this is not a Schadenport. Yes, it's Chantel. Okay. Scoops it up. Okay. Well, Lackey into Muxus. Make 6, 9, 12, 13 mana. Draw 3 cards, 4 cards. Pretty good. So Island Ponder Shuffle. Could be Control, could be Show and Tell. I feel like Show and Tell probably wouldn't concede there. Something towards Control. So I'm gonna do 2 blasts, 2 carpets. But like 2 food chains. Probably not a Fury matchup. It could be, but probably not. And then we'll shave a mana source since we're boarding into carpets. Lackey on the draw here. Or Prospector. Prospector. Sounds quite good. Mulligans. There will be... So do we think they're a Wasteland deck? So if they're not a Wasteland deck, then we can just play Taiga and just curve into Food Chain. I want to slow play it and go Mountain Lackey, Taiga, Anarchomancer. I guess if they Wasteland me, I don't have a green source for Anarchomancer anyway. Or like the Food Chain, rather. I think I do just lead on Taiga. Alright, Tundra is a good sign. Be Stonefort. Okay. We just play into the Standstill here. Standstill having Urza's Saga and potentially Wastelands makes me want to jam. So cool thing, if we play a Narcomancer here, you can actually just cast Muxus. Because this will grant 3 mana, but effectively 4 because of how Food Chain works. Under no shuffle. Matron. Matron's really good. Let's see if they force Matron. Yep. Okay. Be a Jace here. Bulk. Prismatic ending, maybe? Very. It's kind of annoying. But not the big cavern's a good one. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we can just cast Muxus next turn. This might need another force if they have it. Can you cast a creature? Yes. Anubis. That is how that works. Okay, that's fine. Only card that really matters here is Containment Priest. Wow. Okay. Thanks, deck. Oops. Sorry. So we bottomed 2 carpets, which is fine, honestly. We're glad we're not drawing carpets. But it's flooding. Yeah, Muxus with Exalted. Nice. Well, we can start activating Pashalik. I should have attacked first because of I can just hardcast a Terminus here. Snap. Okay. Correct. Uh, so, we're basically 1 Matron Ringleader or Muxus. So we have 13 draws that basically say to win the game. And we bottomed a lot of bad cards. So those, yeah. We tap Tomb one more time. Nice. Sorry, man, I shouldn't actually. This year. And attack first. Yeah, you could go for the infinite there. Okay. Now I will. Do you even need it? Don't need it. Exile War Marshal for black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, I guess I'll jump home. They're just dead. Let's get a second Muxus as insurance. Nice. All right. Well, that's how you kind of expect the Standstill matchup to go, right? Ringleader whiffs, but Muxus whiffs, but Ringleader draws 4, so it doesn't matter. Good start. Just gotta stretch out here. Getting a little dark in here. If I knew it was Standstill, I think I'd Lab Post. If this hand had an actual green source, this hand's probably a keep. Because you can just win on turn 4. It's probably good enough, but maybe Skirk's better than a land. Hey, still, how do you pronounce your username? I always read it in my head as SC Tilly, which I'm sure is not correct. Yeah, it's been a while since the DRS days. Okay. Now I wish I had a land. Still, we're in a position where top decks are pretty damn good. Land is good. Food chain probably wins the game. Oh, cool. Nice. Suva. Got 2 mana. If they know I'm Food Chain, then they're supposed to name Sling Gang, but they probably name Wasteland. Wow, okay. Hmm. I mean, I've had 3 trophies with Classic, and I've gotten a lot of 4-1s with Food Chain, but I haven't 5-0'd with it yet. It's, I don't know. It's less tuned. It's harder to figure out. All right, these draws are not doing me any favors. I think we're sacrificing the ignoble here. Two Sling Gangs, Classic. This is certainly a worse matchup. Wasteland and Port is so good against this deck. All right, no end to turn crop rotation for Cloud Post. Guess that's good. Oh, that was actually I should have sacked the Ringleader and played Lackey. That was bad. All right, this is just prime time here. So I kept the 7, and if I'd kept the 7 and drawn the green source, it would have won. Well, depends on what the Muxus hit. The needling Sling Gang was smart. Yeah. Game 1 Food Chain's really good against. Okay, tab. Yeah. Game 1 Food Chain's really good against Post, but post board it gets a lot worse. They green sunned for Titan. All right, Magus is really good. Trashmaster's good. Fury is good. Oop. I don't really have a vulnerability to Null Rod. Yeah, the major weakness of this deck is that it's really bad against graveyard decks. I do not think this deck really can beat Dredge. Or Hogak, Reanimator. Want to keep the jump home? You want to keep the jump home. Goblins is just not good. Where did that come from? Doing great. Doing great with goblins. Gonna come into my stream, just go like, yeah, goblins is bad. All right. The goblins are so good. Why isn't Teferi a goblin? Interesting. Interesting perspective. All right, so if they've turned Reclaimer, what? Salted. Just kind of put us off curve, but it's fine. Maybe it's a hedge against Ballast, or maybe they just have multiples of them. They can't cut them all. Also blocks Goblin Lackey. Also, I play Engineer all the time. Like, hardly the end all be all. Okay, you gonna chump with your Elvish Reclaimer? All right. Is Landline at an all-time high? I attack with both in case they have Azvith. Drop out from Azvith. Okay. Didn't expect that. I mean, I'm never playing around Endurance Post board against Cloud Post. But next turn we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can cast Muxus. Okay. They're really creature heavy. Prop for tab is annoying. Okay, that doesn't really matter. Classic. Classic. The new Goblin Lord is probably not good. Wow, that is our second one-hit Muxus. Kind of insane. At least it's a Haste Lord, but come on. This is definitely a problem with food chain goblins, is that they just get really just gonna take 12. I'm assuming this is getting Tabernacle. If we get Chasm, then we still, wow, they just took 12 to keep a 3/4. Sure. Getting Chasm. No. Okay. I mean, we'll force them to Chasm. Bought into another Muxus, so I guess I'm okay shuffling. I'm not really thrilled about it. I'll just keep it. Eh. fine letting them eat Matron in combat if they want to do that. Chasm. But they're at 8. And if we draw Crater Maker, we win. I do wish I had Wasteland in my deck, though. Okay. So they're going to go down to very few lands. If we draw Magus, we win. Creator Maker, Trash Master, Matron for either of those cards. Oh, they didn't take the free block, okay. Wait, Excavator? That's annoying. That's annoying. Sling Gang does get around Chasm, yeah, but it's needed. I don't think the Hobgoblin will see play. Well, it might. Slim chance. Do anything. I'm gonna play this. So if they do get tab, then I kill their shit. We're a Shatter or a Magus away from winning on the spot. Okay. Nope. It's prime time next turn. If I had a Skirk in play, we would win. Clear everything. Wait, they have 2. Okay, I was gonna say. Three, 4, 6. Okay. Titan. Oh. Can activate end step here. Some more one. I mean, I guess. Crop Rot. Endurances. Okay. Man, it'd be sure cool if we could draw. I had one matron in the top 25 cards, whatever. Your ringleaders. 3, 4, 5, 6. Mm-hmm. God, there's gonna be so many triggers to figure out. I kill the Titan. Probably kill the Reclaimer too. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana to pay for stuff. So Hierarchs can all pay for themselves. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything else die. Tabernacle on Magic Online. Fine. This sucks. Sucks a lot. I'm used to this matchup just being like the easiest thing with File Goblins, but definitely much worse for Food Chain. Why is the version worse? You don't have Wasteland. Report. And fewer shatters overall. And Force of Vigor can fuck you up more. Fourth post. The Ivugan. Ivugan would make sense. No. I mean, they have like infinite mana. Kind of surprised they're paying for the creatures. That doesn't really make much sense to me. Hey, Nathan. Oh, there you go. Them are cool. Hey, Nathan, thanks for the sub. All right. We didn't see a Shatter, a Ringleader. Saw the one Matron. Yeah, that's pretty bad. 10 months, dude. Appreciate it. Why is Slinging not working? Because there's a needle on it. That very rarely happens against normal like with normal goblins, because they're basically priced into naming Wasteland Report or sometimes Vile or your Shatter creatures. They very rarely have the luxury of naming Sling Gang. Especially not early on like that. Yorion. This hand seems good against a Yorion deck. That sucks, Nathan. Sorry to hear that. Alright. I'm gonna go Taiga Lackey here. So they might feel safe with the blocker, and then we play Hierarch. It slows down the food chain, though. Prismatic Ending? Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm trying Lackey in the food chain build. It's okay. Oh, wow. Nice. I listed. Force of Will. Pitch Cavern Harpy. Okay. Jig is up. Hey, Jeff. Storm. So, a little awkwardly, if we play food chain and our ignoble hierarch gets like killed, our whole hand doesn't do anything until we draw land, or a 2-drop. Yeah, opponent is a Aluren fiend. Oh, second prismatic ending? Alright. Land, please. Sorry, deck list command is not updated. I just play like Chieftain here? Or Matron? Matron, yeah. Yeah, the duels are all fucked up. Let's get Muxus. Add Yorion to hand. Tapping, that's bad. Okay. they have a force, they have to force this, I think. Two more ringleaders. Yes, please. Or not two more ringleaders, but just ringleader to ringleader. Oh. Dead. Nice. Nice. Yeah, it is very random. All right. Mass Vandal's going to be good. Red Blast is good. Fury is worse. Well, like Aluren versus Aluren than normal, but it's probably still good enough. Like this is much worse than Pyrokinesis. Yeah, I'm thinking about the Maguses. We saw Savannah. We saw Billy TV, thanks for the follow. Let's figure out what we actually want to cut first. I probably don't want both Furies, if I'm being honest. Probably ditch the Prospector. One Food Chain. I want any carpets. It's all Savannah and Basic Forest, so I'm leaning towards no. They're not playing any Mana Nile, so... Trash Master... Could burn Mindbreak Trap. It's like kind of a trump card. Chief of Muxus. War Marshal. Try this. Might do Moons on the play. Turn 2 Moon might be hard for them to play around. It seems pretty solid. Glacier 6. Thanks to the follow as well. Alright, so we have infinite mana as soon as we draw Food Chain. Pretty sick. Got one Food Chain? Yeah. Alright, so they got Prismatic Ending. Yep. That's fine. Second Matron. Second Matron does have appeal. I could just play the Anarchomancer. I think I do just play the Anarchomancer. It's pretty threatening. And I think I want to play Engineer. Pernicious Deed. Damn. Wow. That is... that is something. Ooh, cutting Skirk might cost me the game here. Yeah, okay, so if Skirk is in the deck, what I could set up is Pashalik, Skirk, Squee off of their Aluren. Just kind of incredible. I don't have a creature in the graveyard, unfortunately, for Vandal. I'll probably save that to disrupt them. Gonna get Ringleader. And do I cast this Matron or not? Do I hold up Reb? I don't. All right, so Skirk not being in the deck is actually like a major bummer right now. Maybe would cut Lackey instead. Actually, it makes some sense. Should have fetched, but drew 3 anyway. Haha. Took the hit. I think I'm content just maxing their mana here. Like, they kind of have to pop this deed for 4. John, they're saying that because with Pashalik, Squee, Skirk, with a Learned in play, you have infinite damage. Birds of Paradise. Sure. Wow. Sure. They're like 1-for-1ing me and being way down on cards, so sure I particularly care. That's some nice insurance. Okay. Good. A little annoying. That's fine. Discard. Discard Squee the Immortal. Value. Or is Aluren only from hand? That combo might not actually work. I think Aluren is from hand. It specifies. Your Hark's really good in Food Chain. I don't like it in Classic, but I do think it's very, very good in Food Chain. Got a 4/5. Could just play Muxus here. I think I want to get the Chieftain play first. Play Chieftain. It's fine. Still hit you for 3. It's basically impossible for them to combo us through Mindbreak Trap at this point. Yeah. Still have 5 cards in hand. They're all like absolute slammers. Alright, so opponent had ending, plow, pernicious deed, and we're still like way ahead on cards. Cards and board. Feels good. Dirtily decks are just like utterly crushed by Food Chain goblins, it seems. Which kind of makes sense, right? It's trading out all of the reactive elements of Vile Goblins, almost all of them, for highly proactive. Hey, the right Boxob. That's my fate. Thanks for the follow. It trades out like all of the reactive elements for just like tons and tons of bits. Puzzle box, thanks to follow as well. That's not, that alert isn't too loud, is it? Don't want to like just freak people out. They're just like listening to my voice and they're like, huh. Goblin laughing. Oh my god, Asgard, thanks for the follow. Alright, I turn down the alert a little bit. Okay. Opponent's normally on elves, I think. Oh my god, Brent Piggy, thanks for the follow. Is that a little bit better audio? I turned it down again. So this is turn 2 Pashlik. Turn 2 Pashlik. Oh my god. Harry Bro State. I gotta keep this. With double War Marshal, you can do some silly shit. Nation for Skirk. And these become, like, very scary damage spells. Anna. Maverick? Might be Maverick. Yeah, so we'll get a mountain here. We did, Nathan. This is worse if it is just Maverick. Savannah makes me think it's kind of Mavericky. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Alright, it's the unwinnable matchup. Cool. I haven't actually done the math, but I think we can Muxus next turn. Double War Marshal. I haven't played. I played against Depths once with Food Chain, and I won because I had to play Magus the Moon for 1 mana, which was kind of sick. God, seriously? Opponent's gonna have crop rotation. They're gonna have combo you with protection, double plow. It's horrid for normal goblins. Really, really bad. This is worse. This is worse by a lot. Green-White Depths is the worst matchup in the format. Not close. Yeah, it's just like it's not the beatdown plan that matters, it's the fact that they have removal in their deck. Like, how are you supposed to beat the Merit Leech deck that also, yeah, here's Scrap Rotation. Oh, cool. All right, that's actually way better for me. You know, it's like all these, it's like creatures that block you. But also turn 3 2020 you, but also have like 6 removal spells. Yeah, so it's just turn 4 with multiple blockers, defense against Karakas, and double source of plowshares. Like, what are you supposed to do? All right, so we got to Muxus into the nuts here. We could also top deck Food Chain and maybe win. It's really hard to sling gang them out though, because they're at 16 and our Pashlik got plowed. Damn. All right. Well, we need the Muxus of all Muxies. Muxai. Like Chieftain and Sling Gang and a bunch of other stuff. Nope. I mean, I did keep kind of a bad hand because I thought my opponent was on elves, so that's something. Oh, this matchup's so miserable. Nice, Jad. Yeah, we got 2 Maguses and the extra Fury. That's about it. Yep, turn 2 Magus is the dream. So this is like Lackey to Muxus theoretically. Let's turn 2 Matron. I think I keep this. It's like they're very, very, very likely to have a way to block the Lackey. But if we top deck a Hierarch, then we can attack into any of their blockers. And the tomb means we can continue to accelerate. Okay. Wow. Okay. That's a good draw. Do I just go for the infinite? Should I just matron for Sling Gang? Then next turn, play Food Chain, sack, exile Matron, cast Matron, get Squee. I don't want to get Squee first because that tells them what's going on. Fuck. Oh man, that's annoying. All right. All right. Enter the clickathon. And this is the kind of thing that we needed, right? This match, like, Vile Goblins can't do this. All right, nice to see you. Thank you, opponent. Appreciate that. All right. Yeah, we just got to do that again. Sure if this War Marshal does anything. Yeah, they knew we got Sling Gang last turn, so they knew about it. Like, Ringleader helps the speculative. Okay. Opponent did not concede prematurely. We matroned for Sling Gang on the previous turn. That's a good draw. Oh, I should have. Fuck. This is bad, chat. I think I have to get Taiga. I should have just let on Cavern. I wasn't thinking. Ugh. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Could have seen that one coming. Never punished. Fury of the Arbor, but only kind of cap it? Yeah. I think there's a decent chance I can hit a second creature next turn. Question is, do I play an Archimancer or do I play Hierarch? If it's a Narcomancer, I can just play Ringleader next turn. But that's also true if I play Hierarch. And I would rather they plow the Hierarch than an Archimancer. What am I fetching here? Do I fetch Forest? 2 Caverns, probably. Probably okay. This Jump Home's getting pitched. I think I'm playing a Narco. It's kind of close, though. Damn. I was really hoping they didn't have it. I'm just dead. Like, the only reason you would do that is if I'm dead. Oh no, we're not dead. We're at 21. We can top deck. This is why this deck is super frustrating, though. Plow. 2020 you. Oh my god, I fucking hate it. Okay, so we can draw. We don't even have Caracas, so we have to draw Food Chain. So if you'd feared the Arbor, we get more turns. So it's something. Yeah, basically it has to be exactly Food Chain. Greenlight Death is super broken. Like, such an insane deck. It's good against almost everything. Like, there are no really bad matchups. Come on. Okay, so we have the Cycle Incinerator. Bully it with lands. I don't know if I even believe you. All right. Like, are you really bullying the Crop Rot Endurance Knight Reclaimer deck? Like, Knight is so good against lands. Reclaimer's really good both in and against lands. I don't know, that deck seems pretty stacked to win a pseudo mirror. You have all the best cards. You don't have Loam. Lance is more extreme. That's true. I don't know. Knight seems like the ultimate trump card to me. I mean, deck Needle. Okay. All right, seems fine. So, I mean, maybe I was supposed to Fury the thing. X Rex X. Thanks for the follow. It's like not very exciting. Draw Food Chain. It's a win, but it's very slow. I think I'm actually on a mulligan. Fine. Cloud Post again? Fuck. Should have kept. Lackey. Must be nice, MTGA. Thanks for the follow. Should not have 6. They play Needle. Really? Okay. I wonder why they kept their hand. Wonder, I need an ult. It's dumb. Huh? Hello? Please explain? That's pretty good. Sure. I miss Wasteland? Yeah, you and me both. One is 6 mana. Expedition map. Okay. Ancient 2. Ancient 2 actually improve the format. I don't know. Okay. Food chain, please. Wait, hold on. Can we Muxus this turn? Play Skirk. Then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Star Fox, thanks for the follow. Right? Skirk. Muxus costs 5, and then we have 1, 2, 3. Wait. 3, 4, 5. This is effectively 2 mana. We'd have to sack the chieftain. I'm 1 mana off. What if I Matron from Magor Marshal, sacking the Anarcho to cast Matron? 2 mana Matron. I have 1 floating. Tap the float, or pay the floating mana, sack Matron, cast War Marshal. And I have 3 tokens. No, that doesn't generate mana. What if I get Lackey? Then I can get a post-combat Muxus, which might flip Sling Gang and kill them. How much better is that than just attacking them for 7? Yeah. Set them down to a range where Sling Gang reasonably kills them. Got a raid a random goblin? Alright, I'll get there. Okay, Pashalik. Zack. Oh no, it's 3 mana. I don't have that guy in play. Alright, may have just thrown. So we can 3 cast Squee. What if we start activating? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So sack down to 5. Sack this as the target. Get 2 tokens. Down to 4. 1 short, I think. Or 1 short. Two. 6, 7. Okay. Casting Sweet twice isn't as efficient as activating Patch Lick. I might be wrong about that, though. Oh, what the fuck is this? Maybe I just missed lethal. Activate and cast Sweet? Oh. Yeah, maybe that works. It's fucking main deck Tabernacle. It's had on turn 2. Yeah, maybe I just missed lethal. Counting's hard. Okay, so we'll have 1 mana up. Oh my god. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're still dead. Ah! Alright. Through, but didn't matter. Just fucking... They should not have hit the lands. Alright, Nullrod. Magus. Ashmaster. Cyrod's pretty good here. I don't think they have interaction for Food Chain. One Ringleader makes me kind of nervous, but... Unless they have Revoker. Alright, we gotta get to a random goblin here. Well, our random goblin is Warren Weirding. Card sucks. Fuck Warren Weirding. I don't think any of the artifact decks are hard enough to beat to warrant Meltdown. Turn 2 Magus. Inclined to keep it. And we have a basic forest as well. There's a little awkwardness that I want to get a creature type on these caverns, but I'm like not allowed to, you know? Because that would throw off the sequence of the Magus. Badlands pretty rancid draw, but you know. Alright, no monoliths, please. Still, we're essentially double wastelining them. Food Chain. Alright, so we're very close to killing them. 5 mana. Only once. Okay, don't have double green. Wow. I could play around Force of Vigor and play a Narcomancer first. I couldn't actually do anything with the food chain that turn anyway. Stage. Okay. 7 mana. Seven mana. That's All is Dust. Haven't seen All is Dust in a while. Listed for 2. Kind of looking like All is Dust. Fuck, man. Who plays All is Dust? Alright, well, at least they use their Monolith. Second, I guess. Does that do it? 3, 4, 5 for 1 short. Right? 3, 4, 5, yeah. Blech. Well. Alright, go willing cards in my opponent's hand again, yeah. And they kept their hand for some reason, right? Maybe playing that food chain is wrong because of like X-Age type effects, but I mean we can just hardcast the Muxus next turn. They did lose their monolith, so they have 4, 5, 6 mana. Stage copy post, okay. You got 4 mana. Green Sun for 3 would suck. Play Muxus. Sphere resistance. Okay. Fine with that one. Okay. Not the best, but not terrible. Again. Fuck. Well. I think the -6 to get rid of Muxus. I can blow up Monolith. Do I draw a haste creature? Right. Do I blow up the sphere or not? If I blow up the sphere. They can Ulamog me without a land drop if I blow up the sphere. I think the sphere actually does matter for them more than it matters for me. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. I guess I can't matron for a ringleader if I blow up the sphere. Alright, I'm fine, I'll blow up the sphere. Alright, haste creature. Oh fuck. Just have tabernacle, okay. Fine. Man. That is depressing. I don't think I'd play it. Is plus the Ugin on it. Why play Magus over Blood Moon? Because of they have Wasteland? Force of Vigor. Force of Vigor is really good against Food Chain. And I don't want a card that like loses to both. Alright, so they do have a little mug. Also, yeah, it works with Food Chain as well. Alright, cool. Alright, we were just gonna draw lands for a couple turns anyway. Our Muxus was really bad. I guess I want Mass Vandal. They're gonna have Sphere in their deck. One other ringleader in here. Okay. I'm good. Bye. I don't know. It seems too hard to actually trigger, which is kind of a problem. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Yeah, the ringleader thing probably just good enough. Like if you dilute the deck too much, it gets really bad. I'm just gonna skip the Vandal. Vandal's better than War Marshal. Alright, well this hand's pretty good. So we go turn 1 Lackey, turn 2 put in an Archomancer, cast Magus. Follow up. Or just cast Matron for 2. Yeah. I agree. Killing the Mace Sap seems good. Could lead on Hierarch. Eh. Cloud Post go, huh? Opponent's gonna have a bad time here. Ooh, even draw the basic? That's kind of gross. Two mana Magus. Oh, that feels good. that one feels good. Oh, nice Glimmer Post. I think the only way they avoid immediate death is Ballista for one, like Warping Whale. Okay, Monolith. Feel Nature for Trash Master? I don't know. Feels like Muxus just has to be the line. Not right now, Yanni. Like, what are the chances they don't die here? How do they get out of this? Key? Doll's Dust? Trash Master would hit there'd be a 14 play, Hierarch, sack, Matron. Yeah. If they have a second Monolith, they can All's Dust is what I'm thinking. Just Trash Master kill them after sacking. I guess I sack Hierarch actually. And that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, I'm just gonna go for Gusto. We also might just hit the Trash Master. What else at Crater Maker? Solid Bruffy thinks the follow. Okay. Well, I didn't anticipate that, so now I can't get Trash Master and cast it, which is a bummer. But I can get Crater Maker. And that's probably good enough. So, because I don't have red, or anything to land drop. Actually, no. Hierarch has haste. This is sick. A Narcomancer. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. That's a good turn 3. That's a good turn 3. Huzzah! Negative 28. All right, got the 3-2. Yep, Food Chain is good. It's good. It's good, but it is less flexible. You know, we like a lot of those games were a lot harder than they would have been if we had Wasteland and Port. You know, so I feel like Food Chain is like even more lopsided than Goblins already is, and there are more structural weaknesses because the deck's more focused. Legacy can be silly indeed, yeah. The deck is definitely more streamlined than Vile Goblins, which means in times where you get to do your thing, it's just like insanely powerful. And you're really good at forcing your game plan through. But if your game plan doesn't come together because of the draw or isn't effective against what your opponent is doing, that just kind of sucks. So that's kind of my feelings on Food Chain. Let's open our chest here. Blossoming Bog Beast. Okay. Well, might have to call it there. Short stream today, but I might stream again tomorrow with Vile. This is my Vile list, by the way, right here. 3 5-0s with it, so we're looking at 4-1, 4-1, 5-0, 5-0, 1-3, 3-2, 2-3, 5-0, I think. I counted out on 30 and 10 with this list, plus or minus 2 cards in the board. The main deck has not changed. It makes me just like happy that I've 5-0'd 3 times with Mog Fanatic in my deck. Like that's just pure style, right? I was gonna play the Sunday Challenge this like tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna play it next Sunday actually. I thought some things were gonna happen tomorrow that aren't. Well, any questions for me? On either Food Chain or this list. I think Anarchomancer is really good. I think you could make the argument that the War Marshals should be Snoops, but I did run into the forest becomes really bad. No, I mean, I think Snoop's pretty good in Food Chain. Maybe it should just be 2 Snoops over War Marshals, but War Marshals like really nice in that it generates 4 mana for a 2-drop on Food Chain, and like gives you some durable board presence. I've been surprised that the Lackeys have been as good as they are without removal, really, in the deck. I would think that's actually a bigger problem for the deck than it actually is. And maybe it's just the ignobles making up the difference in terms of forcing Lackey through blockers. But like in that Cloud Post game where opponent, we played the Hierarch, or we played the Lackey, and Hierarch made, the Lackey ate both Eldritch Claimer and Allosaur Shepherd. But if we just had a removal spell, that we would actually have hit with the Lackey and I think just killed them. So while getting them to chump block and keeping your Lackey around is good, actually hitting with the Lackey is better, right? So yeah, a lot of Cloud Post tonight. That's like kind of weird. The Maguses were really good though. Maguses were definitely clutch. Especially in that last game there. All right, I'm gonna see anyone else who's streaming some Legacy. Thank you for all the followers. If you want to support me, you can check out my Patreon, !Patreon. And I'm working on some material for that. I'm writing a Cyber guide on this classic list. I've written an article on Ignoble Hierarch and Food Chain Goblins in general. That's on there now. I've got another article I'm gonna start working on soon. Random Goblin. Oh yeah, you missed it. It was Warren Weirding. Card's not good. Though, it is kind of fun. Warden Weirding is a fun card. Coolest thing about it, you can target yourself and create goblins. I've definitely done that with, like, I paid Echo with a Mogwar Marshal, and then, Warden Weirding, target myself, sack the Mogwar Marshal, get 1/1s with haste, black 1/1s with haste. Yeah, Weirding, I definitely... Alright, so, oh yeah, Fury and Classic. So I've been quite impressed with Fury. You cast it or vial it in more times than I expected, and I've killed multiple planeswalkers with it. And the planeswalker thing is really nice. So the fact that like pyrokinesis is so good against like creature decks, and that's really bad against everything else, right? Fury is worse against combo creature decks. But it's here. So it's like worse against elves, worse against Hogak. It pops Bridge from below, but most times you're forced to have pyrokinesis at instant speed to not die to stuff. It's much worse against Dredge because you're usually pyrokinesising and upkeep. But finish off planeswalkers, so it's 0 mana, kill your Jace, kill your Teferi on 1 plus your blocker, you know. Kill your Endurance. I feel like in the play patterns of this deck, people usually will be flashing in Endurance in their own upkeep in response to port, because it's very hard to keep up that much mana, like in that specific mana, 1 green. So if they play out the Endurance, then I can Fury it. So that's good tempo. The 3/3 Double Striker, really strong sometimes. I've definitely killed people by filing on 5, 3/3 Double Striker. So basically, it's more versatile than Pyrokinesis. It's better in more matchups, whereas Pyrokinesis is like specifically for creature combo. This is a little awkward against Mother Runes, I will admit. Because you can't do the thing like pyro everything in response, flash in expert, or other way around, flash in expert, and then they protect, and then you pyro kill everything. You have to sequencing it a little differently, which sometimes matters, sometimes doesn't. Yeah, MTG Tavern tends to here. I play Goblins and Legacy. Yes, I play exclusively Goblins and Legacy. I'm quite successful at it at this point. I highly recommend this particular deck list if you're into it, and recommend my Patreon if you want to read about it. I have thousands and thousands of words about Legacy Goblins written if you are interested in that. Love the deck. It's a classic. And I'm always trying to revitalize it, keep it fresh. So yeah, I think I am gonna call it a night there. Send over to Dukes, I think. Yeah. Best deck in the format? Hell yeah, Mog War. Nice Mog Marshall. Nice. The only real weakness I feel of this Goblins list is that green white depths is so hard to beat. It's so hard to beat. But I added an extra Magus to compensate. So I have 2 Moon effects, 3 Pyrokineses, Caracas. Leyline's surprisingly good against them, which you wouldn't expect. Do I believe it compete in the current format? Yes. I voted my last league, and then so I've gotten 3 5-0s with this list in the past week or 2, maybe like week and a half. Goblin's perfectly viable. It's difficult deck. Food Chain is a lot easier to play. This is like a much more straightforward version of the deck. It's less flexible, but abstractly maybe more powerful. I don't know. Wasteland Port really good. But yeah, you can totally compete with this. Totally realistic. It's not like the best deck in the format, like power level wise, but you have game against almost anything, and there are some matchups where you will definitely just dunk on people. Something I actually feel pretty strongly about with Goblins now is that everyone putting Urza Saga in their deck is good for us. That card is much easier to beat than a lot of the cards that are being replaced with Urza Saga. People's mana bases are bad. Wasteland and Port are really good against it. Trash Master's insane against it. Creator Maker handles the constructs. Like, it's slow. It is really slow against us. I'm pretty happy to face most of the Urza Saga decks. Like sometimes it'll take over a game, but most of the time, not too worried about it. All right, Duke's time. Playing some Maverick, I think, as usual. So catch y'all later. Appreciate you watching, and see y'all next time.